Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to make a video going over a very effective method of getting a ton of money and research points in Noob Army Tycoon. So when I did this method overnight last night, I got around 1 billion gold and like 100 million research almost. It is super duper effective. So what you're going to want to do is go to a private server. Luckily this game has free private servers, so you can just get one for free without any worry. Now, I prefer to go to this server owner GUI and put the troop multiplication to 2. What this does is it spawns in 2 times the troops instead of 1. Anyways, as you can see, you just have a lot more guys, and that's just personal preference. If your PC can't run it, then don't do this. I just do this so there's more units spawning in. Anyways, the strategy is very simple. So if you guys do not know, the more points you control on the map, the more money you get. So this strategy is very simple. Go to a private server alone, and then simply what you want to do is control every single point on this map. A very effective way of doing this is separating your armies out into squads. I recommend 3 squads. This is what I always do. You can do 4. 3 is a little bit better, and the reason why I do 3 is because typically when you're playing alone, there will be 3 AI bases that spawn in on the map. Now, when you first spawn in, all you want to do is send squads to every single ground point and make sure your boats are at a long travel around the map, because your boats will capture every single boat point that they go to. So capturing every single point gets you a lot of money and a lot of research as well. Now, something else I highly recommend to make this effective is before you set up this AFK overnight or whatever you're gonna do, make sure you upgrade all of your computers you have in your office building, in your standard headquarters. Spend all your money upgrading these so you get the most potential out of it. Especially upgrade your research stations, because research points are really hard to get. I mean, some of these endgame cost items are just ridiculous. Anyways, what you're going to want to do, like I said, is just capture all of the points. You can always check this attack screen to see once they've gotten there. Make sure you just spread all of your guys around the map, capture all of the points. You control every single point on the map. Essentially what you want to do is very simple. You want to have 1 squadron of your guys at every single AI spawn. So I'm going to have 1 sit in front of the military AI Tycoon, so it kills those units when they come out immediately. I'm going to have 1 in front of the zombies, and then 1 in front of the aliens. Typically, I do recommend you have your strongest squad in front of the alien area, because the aliens are somewhat the strongest AI force. Your weakest force will be at the zombies because they're not very strong, and then, you know, the mid ground should take the normal military Tycoon. Also, park your boats by an island that definitely needs help. Like, I would have your boats by the aliens or in between 2 AI spawns. For example, point G is in between 2 AI spawns, so I would recommend you put your boat point there. Anyways, just make sure you spread your troops all around the map so they capture everything. I have 1 missing, and that is this point, so I'm just going to send squad C over there. And then once you have every single squad in the game, you make a lot of money. Once you have every single point, you make tons and tons of money. And the best part about being alone on a server is you don't need to worry about other players joining in and capturing points like this one that do not have a base at it. And if a player... So once you have all of the points controlled all around the map, you should be making a ton of money depending on what your office building computers are upgraded to and your headquarters and stuff like this. I have everything at 12, and I'm making around 46,000 money a second and about 2,700 research points. Now, the biggest thing you can do to make even more money is go to the shopping cart above the Twitter logo, go to buy crates, and you definitely want to be buying crates. I recommend you just save up for the 6,000 crates because most of the pets in here are very good. The reason why you want pets so bad is because they change how much money you make by a landslide. For example, the pet that I currently have is very good. It is 2.4 times money. So when I do not have that pet on, I only make around 19,000 a second. But when the pet is on, I make 46,000 a second. So if you want to make even more money after capturing everything, make sure you spend your in-game gems on pets. It is such a good idea. You make way more money, and honestly, it is like a night and day difference when you have those on. Now, overall, the strategy is just very simple. Control all the points, have your squads spawn in at each of the points where the enemies come at, like the aliens. Have 1 squad there, 1 squad in front of the red military Tycoon base, 1 squad in front of the zombies, and you should be good. Overall, the strategy is very effective. with my $46,000, I make around $1 billion overnight, and really you should have no problems getting enough money to get all of those upgrades on your army so you can go into public servers and have a much easier time fighting the other players, because I know when you start out this game it can be a big struggle because a lot of the players that have a couple 100,000 kills will just murk your army constantly and you can't even really play. Anyways guys, I hope this video helped you out. Just remember, make sure you always, when you spawn into a server, equip your pet because it spawns you in without one on, and it can be easy to forget to put it on, and it does make a massive difference, so do make sure you get a pet. Anyways guys, I hope this video helped you out. Leave a like if it did, subscribe for more, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye!